Katrin, we're here live at the 25 and G roundabout, and you can see behind me evidence of the wreck where a local woman made a life or death decision. Logan, this is the man that we're talking about today, Travis Palutnik. And now he is facing charges that range from sexual assault on a child by someone in a position of trust to sexual assault on a child by force. Logan, it was a packed courtroom this afternoon as word started to spread around the building and around the city that a verdict had been reached in the David Castro trial. Katrin and Logan, opportunity zones allow investors to take taxes they would pay on capital gains and reinvest them as a tax incentive. Now, the co-working space behind me, Factory, runs on a software and hardware proximity that receives some of that investment, and boy, is it drawing attention. So whether you're fresh off the plane or you're a freshman at CMU, hopefully the Dash is not just going to get you where you need to be like a bus, but it's going to get you where you want to be. It can be isolating coming to Grand Junction without your own car.
I came up without it, and after the first couple weeks, I was like, you know, Mom, Dad, I think I need to come back home and get my car.
College students leave home to experience more than college classes.
And just as a incoming student, I really wanted to see more of downtown and see, you know, different restaurants, opportunities like that.
The city wanted to solve that issue.
How do you get students to really experience what the Grand Valley has to offer?
There's hiking, biking, the rivers, but landscape isn't all Grand Junction has to offer.
Just experiences that you have down here. I mean, going to the Palette or going to Candle Kitchen, making a candle, or going to see a film at the Avalon or a show. The orchestra might be playing too.
3 years of experience as a college student without the Dash makes Brennan want to spread the word.
Incoming students that are interested in the area should really look into more than just CMU and the movie theater.
It's not just for students though. The Dash is free for anyone flying into Grand Junction.
I'm going to use it when I'm flying in on a plane.
Over 2,000 students left home to live on campus. Now is the time to leave home and really live in Grand Junction. Now, you might have seen some Dash buses going around town, but it's not quite ready yet. March 21st, this service is going to begin, and it's going to be available Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 4 p.m. until midnight. Katrin and Logan, we're down here at the downtown transfer station for the GVT because there was a Grand Valley Regional Transportation Committee meeting. We caught wind that ATU, or our local bus drivers union, would be speaking about demands for their next contract. ATU President Judy DeRush got orders from Regional Transportation Planning Director Todd Hollenbach that the last negotiations might have gone a little bit better if they had done exactly what she did today and let the committee know exactly what they would be asking for. A strike seemed like it could not be avoided earlier this year in Mesa County. Picketing had begun and local bus union members were passing out leaflets to let riders know a strike could be on its way. Ultimately, a deal was accepted and a strike never occurred. Leading up to today's meeting, the ATU wrote a letter to the Grand Valley Transportation Committee. This letter asks that the Transportation Committee make sure they know the bus drivers union will be asking for a $15 an hour starting wage and additional sick days for all drivers. The union also suggests to the Transit Committee that they end their contract with Transdev, the third-party company who controls GVT operations. Now, Transdev General Manager Valdon Lewis was in attendance today, and Judy DeRush went up and spoke before this committee and stated the demands of the union along with two other members of the union who were there with her. When she finished speaking, she was met with silence and the meeting adjourned into the executive session. Judy told us that that was exactly what she expected today. Katrin and Logan, while the BLM relocation to Grand Junction didn't just happen overnight, it seemed to feel like it to a lot of us out here. And leaving the Western Slope, kind of surprised when they got the news. So in the aftermath of that, the city and the Grand Junction Regional Airport wanted to answer a lot of questions and dispel some rumors. The Grand Junction Airport was seen as one of the deciding factors for BLM relocation because of a concern over direct flights to the nation's capital.
Although expanding air service into Washington, D.C. for the BLM headquarters was a conversation that we did have, it is not happening.
That didn't stop the relocation plans, though.
We're going to be the air service transportation hub for the BLM employees.
Even though only 27 jobs are coming with the headquarters, there's still a sense of enthusiasm.
Moving a federal agency into our community will add a sense of stability to many of our economic drivers, including right here at the Grand Junction Regional Airport.
And if you were envisioning long-term construction for the BLM to station employees around the airport,
they're not going to be necessarily building at this point. They're probably going to be looking to lease office space within the community.
And without a need for construction or new flights.
within the next 18 months. So we are going to see this, and we're going to see it gear up very quickly.
And now it's important to remember that there was talk about increasing a lodging tax in order to put some upfront money to get flights from Grand Junction to D.C. But since that's not happening, no increase on the lodging tax. The Centennial State continues to attract more people and more voters, lining our state up to add a new United States congressman. We've met with our local Republicans about how this could affect our politics, and now we're talking with our local Democrats to see how they feel this could shift Colorado politics and the power of your vote. The Western Slope, they were looking to combat human trafficking. And today, lawyers, law enforcement, survivors, advocates, and more gathered in Garfield County and hope to continue raising awareness of an industry that demands an estimated 3.6 billion illegal sex acts a year. An unusual turn of events in the courtroom today. A new offer is given in the case of a woman accused of encouraging her husband to assault her own children, causing her defense to do a 180 and cancel today's pretrial hearing.